Ever wondered if you could have an alien for a friend? An odd query perhaps, yet one that piques our curiosity and tickles our fascination. In this vast universe, teeming with uncountable galaxies, the notion of alien life isn't as far-fetched as it once seemed. The concept of alien-human friendship is an intriguing one. It opens up a Pandora's box of questions and possibilities. Could we communicate with them? Would they understand our emotions, our humor, our fears? Or would their feelings and thoughts be so different that we couldn't comprehend them? Our fascination with this topic is not just about science fiction, but about the human instinct to understand, to relate, to connect. It's about pondering the unknown, challenging our assumptions and expanding our perspectives. It's about embracing the potential for diversity beyond our wildest imaginations. So, if friendship with an alien were possible, what could it look like? Let's dive into this thought-provoking question together. Imagine a universe where humans and aliens coexist in harmony, a place where differences are not a source of conflict, but rather a means to foster mutual growth and understanding. A universe where the alien is not seen as the other, but as a friend, a teacher, a partner in the grand scheme of existence. This optimistic perspective holds a myriad of possibilities. Imagine the infusion of alien knowledge into our own. Perhaps they know the secrets of the cosmos, the answers to questions we've been asking since the dawn of time. Or maybe they possess technology so advanced they make our most cutting-edge inventions look like child's play. The possibilities are as infinite as the universe itself. But it's not just about knowledge and technology. Culture, too, plays a significant role. The exchange of traditions, art forms, philosophies, ways of life. These could not only enrich us, but also challenge us to rethink our own beliefs and practices, opening our minds to new ways of thinking, feeling, and being. This optimistic perspective isn't merely a figment of our imagination. It's a theme often explored in popular culture and science fiction. Think of the charming camaraderie between E.T. and Elliot in Spielberg's classic film, or the profound bond between the Na'vi and humans in Avatar. These narratives depict a world where humans and aliens form deep connections, transcending the barriers of species and language. Of course, these are just stories. But isn't it stories that often inspire reality? Isn't it stories that have the power to change our perspectives, to make us dream of a better, more inclusive universe? In this optimistic world, the potential for friendship between humans and aliens isn't just possible, it's probable. It goes beyond shared interests and mutual benefits. It's about the shared pursuit of knowledge, the shared love for life, the shared dream of a peaceful universe. In an optimistic world, humans and aliens could potentially be the best of friends. But what if this utopian vision is nothing more than a pipe dream? Let's step back and consider this from a more skeptical perspective. While the idea of alien and human friendship is tantalizing, it's worth considering the potential hurdles that could stand in our way. First and foremost, let's consider the issue of communication. We humans have a hard enough time understanding each other, and that's just within our own species. Imagine trying to understand beings from a different planet, with potentially entirely different senses and modes of communication. They might not communicate through sound or sight at all, but through means completely alien to us. Next, we have to consider our differing biological needs. We humans need oxygen to breathe, water to drink, and a specific range of temperatures to survive. Who's to say aliens would share these needs? They might thrive in environments lethal to us, or vice versa. Even if we could communicate and understand each other, our basic biological needs could make cohabitation or even casual contact impossible. And then there's the issue of distance. The universe is vast. So vast it's difficult for our human minds to truly comprehend. Even traveling at the speed of light, it would take us 4 years to reach the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, and that's assuming there's even life there. Imagine the sheer amount of resources and time it would take to reach civilizations potentially hundreds or thousands of light years away. Lastly, we can't ignore the potential risks and dangers. We've all seen enough sci-fi movies to know that not all encounters with alien species end well. There's a real risk that any contact could lead to misunderstanding, conflict, and potentially even war. So, The skeptics would argue that alien-human friendships are more fantasy than reality. But then again, who knows? The universe is a big place, full of surprises. And isn't the possibility of the unknown part of what makes this question so fascinating? So, where does the truth lie? Probably somewhere in between. In a universe as vast and diverse as ours, it's reasonable to believe that the answer to our question lies somewhere between the poles of optimism and skepticism. Let's consider this realistic perspective, a viewpoint that blends the hopeful optimism of alien-human friendships with the skepticism of the challenges that such a relationship could bring. One of the most notable initiatives in our quest for extraterrestrial life is the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, or SETI. This ongoing endeavor listens for signals from deep space, hoping to stumble upon a message from an advanced civilization. While we've yet to receive an interstellar phone call, the possibility certainly exists, and the effort continues in earnest. Parallel to SETI's search, astronomers are constantly on the lookout for exoplanets, planets outside our solar system. With each new discovery, we inch closer to finding a world that might host life as we know it. The Kepler mission alone has identified over 2,000 confirmed exoplanets. Some of these distant worlds reside in the Goldilocks zone, the habitable region around a star where conditions might be just right for life to flourish. Closer to home, we have the intriguing possibility of microbial life on Mars. Recent missions to the Red Planet have uncovered evidence of past water and conditions that could have supported life. The existence of Martian microbes would be a game changer, proving that life can and does exist beyond Earth. However, along with these exciting possibilities come substantial challenges. The vast distances of space, the time it would take to communicate or travel, the profound differences we might face in biology and culture. These are real hurdles to alien-human friendship. Yet, the potential is equally real. The universe is a big place, filled with an untold number of planets and perhaps an untold number of civilizations. The challenges are daunting, but they're not insurmountable. With time, effort, and a little luck, we might just find our cosmic neighbors. Realistically, alien-human friendship could happen, but it won't be easy or straightforward. So, where does all this leave us? You might be wondering, after we've journeyed through the optimistic, skeptical, and realistic perspectives on the potential for human-alien friendships. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. We started with the optimistic viewpoint, which painted a picture of a future where humans and aliens coexist harmoniously. This perspective suggested that despite differences in our biological makeup, cultures, and ways of life, we could find common ground and learn from one another. It's a hopeful vision, one that draws inspiration from humanity's ability to adapt and empathize, even with beings that are vastly different from us. Then we moved on to the skeptical perspective. Here we were reminded that the cosmos is a vast and unpredictable place. We can't ignore the possibility that any alien life we encounter may be so different from us that communication, let alone friendship, could be impossible. It's a sobering thought, but one that underscores the enormity of the universe and the diversity of life it may hold. Lastly, we delved into the realistic perspective. This viewpoint embraced both the optimism and skepticism, acknowledging the potential for both friendship and misunderstanding. It emphasized that our understanding of the universe is constantly evolving, and that it's important to stay open to all possibilities. Throughout all these perspectives, one thing remains constant: the importance of maintaining an open mind. It's through curiosity and a willingness to venture into the unknown that we continue to learn and grow. Despite the uncertainties and challenges that lie ahead, our exploration of the universe must go on. Whether we find alien life in the next decade or the next millennium, whether they become our friends or remain an enigma, the pursuit of knowledge is a journey worth undertaking. Whether or not we'll ever befriend an alien, the journey of discovery is sure to be fascinating. After all, we are all explorers in this vast universe.